What's going on, everyone? Vampyr Gaming here, and today we're going to be talking about OP08 Carrot. So there's a lot of new cards, so we're going to kind of just dive in, and then we're also going to do some ranked gameplay. So Carrot, of course, is a leader coming out in OP08, which releases in less than 2 weeks at this point. She's activate main once per turn. If you have a character with the Minx type in play, res up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less. So it's almost like Perona in the fact that Perona can rest to 4. You do have to have a Minx character requirement. And yeah, and so the whole deck is really based around like stun. So we'll talk about that in just a moment. Yeah, so first up we have Beppo. He's a character from OP01. When attacking, you play a heart card, a heart pirates card. This is absolutely worthless. It is just a 2K that is searchable, but it gives us, we're playing 10 2Ks in the deck, so a decent amount. But yeah, we just want it because it's searchable. We're maxed out on the others. Actually, we're playing 11. I just cut one. We'll talk about that. But yeah, so we've got Eustace, Captain Kidd. This card wins green matchups. You have to have it. And it also lets you play out Rosinante, since we are playing the Don Quixote Pirate Engine. Enough said about Kidd. Then we have Shishilian. On play for 2, you can set up to one of your Mink characters with a cost of 5 or less as active. So for 4 Dawn, you can do a restand swing. So I'm playing it at 2. I think 2 is fine. We don't want to see too much of this because it isn't a swinger. But this is more of like a finisher. You can play the Searcher, attempt to look for this. And then with that, you know, potentially do the double attack for game. And then we have, of course, Dofi. I was playing him at 4. I think 4 is fine, but we're going into an OP08 that's technically never been explored, but it does pave the way for Black Yellow Luffy to be a top tier deck. So going back to what I said about having cut a 2K, so we're playing 11 2Ks and we're playing 2 of the zero cost event. I did that. I was playing for Dofi. I think for Dofi is fine, but I did opt to add in the Roanoa Zoro specifically for matchups like Enel, Nami, and Black Yellow Luffy. I think it really wins those matchups. If it sticks, you do need it to just apply pressure to Nami, since I think Nami will also be out in full force because there's no RP law to hold her back. So terrifies me. So I did go ahead, cut down a Doflamingo. I think you can play this at 4, but just anticipating the meta, I think Zoro is a very strong meta call to play. Could you cut Kid? Sure, but you do want Kid for Bonnie. And then again, yeah, if you play Zoro first, you probably just win. Baby 5, this is just the 2K. So we went ahead, added this in. It was at 4. We cut it to 3. And then we're playing Don Quixote Rosinante, which I thought is super interesting because we didn't really play it in Bonnie, but a lot of the good cards in this deck are 5 costs. So you can play this and play that out on the 8 curve and get a lot of value. And then you can, of course, also protect your characters. Since, like, Lucci's a little bit weaker, can really go a long way since they'll have to KO an 8. They'll have to have Ice Age. And then Rosinante, absolutely amazing. You play this with Kid. If any one of your bodies sticks for a turn and you swing, then you play this with Kid. You're just really in there. Very hard to answer because they have to have removal for this. If they don't have Brook, it's going to be very hard. And then, of course, Baby 5, it's our Searcher. We're playing a decent Don Quixote engine. We got the 2K, we've got Rosinante, we've got Doflamingo, so it gets us top end, and it gets us a blocker. So it's very versatile. It's got 6, 8, 10 targets, 12 total targets in the deck. So, again, like I did cut down 2 targets, so it was 14. If you wanted to, I think Beppo is perfectly acceptable to cut and play another Baby 5 if you worry about whiffing or if we experience anything like that. That might be a change I make, just again to get that, because the Searcher for the Minx has a lot more targets than the Searcher for the Don Quixote. Then, of course, Hody Jones, best green card there is, arguably. You put yourself in a good spot. You've got life. You start hitting. And again, so like doubling back to black yellow Luffy, you can rest. You get to rest one of them there, Sabos. So pretty nice, especially with like the restand. Don't forget it. But yeah, so we've got Hody, Zoro again, black yellow Luffy. If you play this against anybody though and it sticks, you're probably just winning the next turn. So this card is absolute beast. Really good for Enel. If they don't have the answer, you know, again, you just get to put a ton of pressure with this card alone. Also, Nami, those swings really matter, being able to continually hit them in a way that you can't outside of it, since the deck does play a little slower. So yeah, we're playing Zoro. And then Bonnie a 2 of. Typical, something doesn't get rested, you know, you get to play this and you'll just freeze a card. Again, kind of the purpose. We've got Doflamingo, and we'll look at some other cards here as well. But this card, you know, freeze a Dawn, so you can make it to where they can't play on their curve or one of their characters and just buy you a turn. Now, this is like one of those Minx cards. Again, the Minx kind of play around freezing characters. You've got Inurashi. If your leader has Minx type, so he's leader locked, up to 2 of your opponent's characters with a 5 cost or less cannot be set active during their next refresh phase. So you can use Carrot, rest, play him, and then boom, it doesn't become active, so they don't even get a swing with it. So it's plays like that that really make this deck. And if they swung with one, you know, they have a Lucci, you're like, boom, rest. You get nothing. And 5 is really that sweet spot. If it's not 5, it's top end. It's pretty much any 5 or lower, or we're all playing top end, is pretty much what every deck is playing right now. And you can also, of course, play him off of Rosinante, which is the big thing. So we get this awesome card here, absolute 4 of. And then you get Carrot, which is even better because she's on play and when attacking. And again, you can play her off of Rosinante, which we love. On play, up to 1 of your opponent's rested 7 cost or less characters do not become active during its owner's next refresh phase. And then also, again, while attacking. So she gets double trouble when she swings and when she plays. So if you play her off of Rosinante, she's a lot harder to remove. And then she's going to get to free something again. Just a lot of keeping your opponent from being able to come at you and freezing them. It's like a weird way to do Bonnie almost. But you are, again, almost like you play slow, and then you just overwhelm your opponent. And Pedro, this card is 100% flex area. I don't think you have to play this. I think it is the only blocker I'm playing, and so that's why I went ahead and rolled with it. But it also KOs arrested 6 cost or lower on its KO, so I really like that. Or you can rest up to one of your opponent's Dawn. I think it's okay. I went ahead and added him at 3, but I think this is totally an optional choice. I think you can cut this if you want to add in, again, the Doflamingo, the Baby 5. I think you start here, but I did just want like another searchable blocker. And then, of course, we have a 2K Milky, but you may rest this character if your leader has Minx. You can set up to 1 of your Dawn as active. Might come up. I doubt it, but it does have some use. And then we've got Wanda. You can on play look at the top 5 cards of your deck, or up to 1 Minx type card other than Wanda and add it to your hands. So it's a searcher and place the rest on the bottom. 0 cost event, searchable 3K. We do play a couple bricks, so this is nice. And then, of course, we have Electric Luna. So this is also arguably one of the better cards. You're probably wondering, you're like, this card reads insane. Why not play it at 4? And I think 2 is just okay. Just because it's all 7 or less do not become active. So this is a great card to keep you alive. It's arguably a better Doflamingo, and you still get to make plays. You can play a Hody. You can play whatever. And if you chain these, you can really keep a lot of pressure off of you. In the instance of decks like Black Yellow Luffy, where all but 1 card is 8 or less or 7 or less. It is unfortunate that it's that 7 threshold and we don't play any minus. This card's really insane in Perona, because you can be like Perona minus Gecko. Every single card you own probably is not becoming active. So very cool card. I think it's a solid 2 of. The trigger is also just like Punk Gibson. So yeah, this is the deck. Let's go ahead and dive into some gameplay. I like the setup. What more could I want? Do I just hard mull for... Yeah, I think I hard mull for Zoro or Doflamingo. I think that's pretty good. Draw. We're at 2. I'm going to play you. 1 Zoro we will never see. What do I want? Do I want the restand? I think the restand's going to come up this matchup. I want Zoro at the top. I'll pass. What sucks is all of his are higher than the threshold. So, I'm going to take no trigger. Draw. We are at 4. I think I'm actually gonna play this just to have the body. I think bodies matter against Enel, so. If he has Gadatsu though, I just look like a clown. I'll just go 5. I'll let him play Gadatsu. The fact that I can relate. Maybe I should have just baited the Gadatsu. Oh, I should have went. No, I don't think I should have went 6 here. Oh, snap. That's crazy. Well, this is a problem. Let's go ahead. Rest you. I'm going to smack 6 here, I think, and then play Inurashi. I forgot that this is a card. Yeah, 6 here. And I think I'm going to play Carrot so that way I have that established stun. Because she can still stun. So, if he plays like Rushanelle, he's never going to get to use it again. Okay, see, I knew he had a Gadatsu. 7, I will take. Now we're going to draw. I'm going to rest him. Let's see. I want to poke for cards. I can play Eustace. I think I actually do play Eustace. Let's see. I'm going to swing here. See if we can get a card. Freeze. Ha! They don't want to see me thrive. I'll go ahead and give them 1. And then they have a Katakuri turn. They probably give me this back of my life, but I'm gonna play him anyways. Do I want to use his effect? And I can spit out a Wanda. Search. Is there anything I want to search for? No, I'll pass. I've got 1 2K, so 2Ks feel a little lacking-ish. But we've got the Dofi. I want a well-timed Dofi. If he wants to answer this, it's going to cost him his top life, which is cool. Or he has to play Katakuri. He's going to go 6, play Katakuri. Oh, he's going to go 6 here. It's a good card to go after. I'll give him the Wanda. I don't think there's anything I need to search for. Yeah. Tuck that bad boy in there. Okay. Unfortunate part is I can't do anything to answer this. I only have 1 Doflamingo. This is the searcher? No. Don't have the searcher. Let's see. I think I established another carrot. I could use this again to do like a double swing. Maybe I try to pressure him just a little bit here. Double swing, because I could attach 6, go 12, 12. Establish 2 more threats. I can't do anything about this, sadly. Unfortunate. What's my best path for it? I want to get the most value when I play this. Is it even worth me swinging? I don't think it is. I think I just play another carrot and him. Nope. And here. And then I pass. Because now he's forced to play, like, what's her name? And then when he swings with this, I can freeze him. Start chipping. I'm gonna get medium value, but I want to wait a turn to play this. A 10? Oh yeah, see? He just freaking passes. He's smart. I'm playing another kid. That's big. Let's see. I'm gonna start off 5. Now if he swings with these two, he's cooked. Exactly where I want him to be. I'm gonna play here. Nothing I want to play. I could play this, but it's on play. Maybe I just use that next turn to cheat him out and do a double swing. No, there's more value in this. Let's see. I'll pass. Come give me some value, buddy. Because then I'm a pop, 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 pop. 10 Dofi. Interesting. Okay, I like him getting rid of counter. Top decking Zora right now would be insane. A Dofi searcher would be nice too. Because then I could rest kid, play the Dofi searcher, and search for Dofi. Oh no, it still costs 1 Don. 6. I got a 2K for you. They're not swinging. They're crazy. Rest. They left 4 Don up. They're insane. I guess if I swing, I need to play this. I need to use Eustace. What do I want to do? I could just do insane amounts of attacks. I wish I had a blocker. Because he just wants to clean my board. I mean, I could really just pressure hard. If I put him at 0, he has to play something. And I can do a re-swing, so that's something to consider. I'm gonna go 5 here. Just because I don't want to be able to tuck that back in his life. I think we start off with a 7. I want to leave 1 carrot standing. Okay. Interesting. 9. See what he does. Interesting. Maybe I just go 10 here, and then I play the re-swing guy, maybe. It's gonna be expensive, buddy. Okay. Okay. I like that. I like that. Now I go here. Use action. 10. Now you had to give me cards. Nice. And then when he turns, now he has to play a heal. Has to come here, and then I can freeze his everything. So we're in a solid spot for victory. I'll give you one. I'll give you a 2 and a 1, right? He's gonna play another 10 ace. Unfortunate. He's yours. But now I'm in a solid spot to apply pressure. 5. I'll give you one. Because you're never going to get him back. Alright, let's see. So now I start off. I'm going to just pressure the heck out of him. You're going to go 5. 6, freeze. 6, freeze. 6, freeze. Busted. Freeze, freeze, freeze. Pass. The next turn we just got a ton of 7s. Sure. They're gonna play a 10 ace. So they're just built different. They probably have it. I mean, they're over halfway through their deck. Yeah. That's big. Yeah, she's yours. Let's see. Searcher would be nice about now. What's my best points of attack? How many? We've got 3 beige in there, 2 0 cost events. I like that. I've got 10 done, 4 swings. All 4 need to connect. 1, 3, 3. We just do a bunch of 9s. 4, 3, 3, 9, 9, 9, 10. I'll start off with a 7. Go 9. Freeze. Oh, Nami's a thing, so I need to swing with him first. He gave up a 2K. Played a Frankie. Interesting. He's got 6 in hand. Let's see it. Show me 4 cards. Yep. Yep. Easy. Okay. Now they probably just answer our board and we're just cooked. we're cooked. But yeah, so we kind of just want that Zoro. But yeah, that's pretty much just how Carrot plays. Let me know what other decks you'd like to see. But yeah, so yeah, that's kind of why we're playing the Zoro. I think the argument here at this point is probably, I think we go back, just post thoughts. I think we go back to more Tendofi. I think that's, of course, the big boss monster. Probably cut one Pedro, I think. Maybe just both Pedros. And just add Dofi. Add back Dofi. And Baby. I don't think Baby 5 is super important. I didn't see any of the Searcher, though, in any of the games that I have played. But Enel, you know, he did just see everything he needed, unfortunately. And the deck is just better now. What disappeared? There we go. I think this might be it. Post thoughts. Be sure to hit that subscribe button for more OP08 content. And as always, thank you so much for watching.